So why do people always fall for getting rich quick in trading? And the answer is simple. It's like every other get rich quick scheme in history. It promises you wealth, it promises you quick results, but it's not just about money, it's about a better life, quick without much effort. It's a shortcut to a better life. So why do people fall for this? Because it exploits the human mind for not just money, but a better situation, a better life overall, with little to no effort. And this is really tempting, and getting rich without much effort or work can feel really intoxicating. But think about when you worked really hard for something, really put in the effort, and you got your paycheck or the payout, whatever. It didn't feel that incredible. It was just as expected, and you know that you worked really hard for it. So you're probably like, obviously I deserve this money, like obviously this is mine. You don't even think about it, and you don't get excited about it. It's just like going and collecting your mail from the mailbox. It's nothing big at all. But if you took a trade, a 1 to 10R, and made 10K in 20 minutes or 30 minutes, 40 minutes, then that feeling is intoxicating, because it was so quick. You didn't put that much effort in to catch that trade, and it feels so good. And these types of schemes have been around all throughout history. Even in the medieval ages, people they got the promise that they could turn any base metal into gold, and obviously people fell for that. And you had the gold rush in California, where most people failed. They didn't get any gold, and they just lost their money to people selling them tools and trying to profit out of their desperation and attempt to make a quick buck. And it's the same in trading. You can make a lot of money in trading, but what people don't understand is that you can't have this get rich quick mindset. You have to be patient, and that's the truth. You can't just think that, okay, I'm going to get rich really quick. As you can see here, I passed one challenge a couple of weeks ago, and since then I haven't had a big winning day, because I know that it requires patience. I had 2 losses. I managed to go break even on one of them, so I only lost 1%. I'm protecting my capital, but let's be honest, I haven't made any large amounts since I passed that challenge. Obviously I have fund accounts as well, but since that day I haven't made anything on them either. And that's fine, because I understand that in this game you can make a lot of money, but you need to be patient. That's the truth. So what you need to be doing is you need to constantly think that when you go into a session and try to trade, you need to always be thinking, this probably is too good to be true, even unless you get your A+ setup and everything looks good. You need to have the mindset of, this is probably too good to be true. Because even I got the urge to size up, to add to my last position, because it looked good and it went up. I was almost 2% in profit, but then it went down and I had to go out break even. But most people, they immediately get this feeling of, oh, this looks really good, I've been waiting for a long time for this, let's go more risk, let's add more to this trade. But that's not going to work for you. And the thing is, people spend so much time, effort, discipline to build up your accounts, just to lose it all quickly, because they try to size up because the opportunity looked really good, and you think, if this is a 1 to 10R, let's say I add more, then it's 2 to 20. And it seems really tempting, but that's actually how the market tricks you every single time. Because you can't focus on the result in trading. You can always just focus on yourself and following your system, doing your job as a trader. As soon as you start focusing on the result or anything else, you're going to lose. Because I have the mindset of, I know that there are large sums in trading, but I know that I can't be focused on those large amounts of money, because then I'm going to lose my mind completely and make foolish decisions. So I can only focus on percentage and following my plan. And the truth is that once you get those payouts, you realize that it's not that insane. It's just a payout, it's just a winning trade, and you don't think that much about it. It's only the losses that sting, but the winning isn't even that incredible. So you try to chase something that you think is going to be insane, but then it just feels normal. So just focus on your system, not the payout, not anything else. And you need to have this mindset of, I know that there is uncertainty in trading. I know that some trades are going to win, some are going to lose. I know the same way there is uncertainty in life as well. That means I can't be guaranteed that trading is going to work for me forever. I can't be guaranteed that my setup, my strategy is going to work forever. I can't be guaranteed that prop firms are going to be around forever. And I accept that fully. That's why I always focus on other areas in my life as well, other opportunities, and I always try to stay one step ahead. And that's why when everyone else just tries to focus on the next get rich quick thing like drop shipping, SMMA, whatever, I try to think, if everyone is doing this, it's already too late. So I try to focus on other areas which isn't flooded with gurus trying to sell you something and that everyone is trying to do, because people just do this stuff to try to make money. They chase the money instead of what actually is interesting for them. And that's when you just sit down, be patient, and analyze where can you find a gap in the market, where can you exploit a weakness. Trying to chase the same thing as everyone else is the same as trying to trade a strong market, which is a market that is consolidating and it's going to just stop out people everywhere and you're not going to make money. That's what people essentially try to do. They don't try to exploit a weakness or an inefficiency in the market. They just try to trade when it doesn't make sense, when the market is obviously going to trap you. And that's the truth. And you see this in trading as well, because in the beginning we all try to trade like supply and demand, support and resistance, because it makes sense, and that's when people get trapped. But when we get more experienced, we don't try to trade breakouts or support and resistance. We try to trade after a liquidity sweep or a retracement or an expansion, something like that. But that's what people don't understand. And if you're still watching this and you're interested in how I actually trade when I'm striking after being patient and doing the necessary work, then click the link in the bio to join the Discord, and I'll give you my strategy and live market analysis every single day, so you know what to look for, which days you should stay out of the market, what to expect, and those days where it's going to work. Good luck.